20.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, how pissed off would you be if he cheated on you?
4.
1.
So are
1.
y'all so y'all are suggesting that you will be less pissed if he cheated than if he left you, and you wondering why he might cheat on you instead of leave you.
I feel like it'll be the same thing.
Why is it when men are in relationships and not happy, they don't leave? God damn, that's a good one. I got a video for that. Stay tuned.
Serious question for the guys, because I don't know. Why is it that when we're in a relationship and we're not happy, we don't leave? Like, why do we do all of this other stuff to suck the energy out of the relationship and wait for them to leave us? Why don't we ever break up? We will cheat. We will get mad quiet. We will sleep on the edge of the bed, but we won't actually turn over around and say, yo, I don't want to be in this relationship. Like, why do we do that?
All right, so we're gonna switch it up. Casey, you first. That's a good one right there. You first on that. So why is it when men are in relationships and not happy, they don't leave?
I mean, it's really a hard one. I really want to hear from the men. He listed a whole bunch of things that men will do to show that they're not happy, but they won't pull the trigger. I don't know. Maybe men are just more loyal as far as saying that they made a commitment in their head, and to walk away would make them feel like a failure mentally and harder to process. And women are kind of like, whatever, throw their hands up, I'm out the door. I think that may have something to do with it. Men, I saw a couple heads moving. Yes, no. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna tell you like
I think
this.
Sweeney might got the clip loaded for this. Go ahead, Sweeney.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a cross between a man understanding his obligation and then marriage laws. That's the reality. Outside of that, it's either obligation or marriage laws. There are a few select men. Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. On a scale from 1 to 10, and this is gonna preface this. On a scale from 1 to 10, how pissed off would you be if your man left you?
10.
1.
Come on now.
Damn, she said wrong.
It would be a 10.
Hey, yo,
Lady Di,
options is
live
a
in
mother.
Miami, that's why.
Options is a mother.
Lady Di.
20.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, how pissed off would you be if he cheated on you?
4.
1.
So
One.
y'all are suggesting that you would be less pissed if he cheated than if he left you, and you wondering why he might cheat on you instead of leave you.
I feel like it'll be the same thing.
A 40. The hell you mean?
Y'all didn't say that.
I'll
Though.
say this, right? I'll say this.
I said 1 and 1.
Can I say one thing
It's the same
fast?
thing.
Thank you. I really feel that when men get into relationships, it's very intentional. If they're like really getting into a relationship with a woman, like they've thought about it, they've gone over it with a fine-tooth comb. So when they're in it and it becomes some problems and they're not happy, maybe they're not so quick to walk away because men are more logical and they kind of feel like maybe this is just like a bad spot, like it'll get better, or it's something that they can work through, like because men see things more black and white, more rational, more logical, and less emotional than women, I feel. So if they thought of this long process to say, okay, I want to be in a relationship with this woman, maybe they feel like even though I'm not happy right now, they can take the emotion out of it and be like, this makes
what
sense
happens
momentarily. I may have to do something else.
Because it's not about happiness.
It's not
at
about
all.
happiness.
So for
anyway.
men, it's about duty. It's the duty.
Right.
If you made that decision to get married,
Right.
it's the duty that's
Well, I'm
involved
not even
in
just
getting married.
speaking
So
overall,
you're not gonna look at it from the standpoint of, well, I'm not happy today, or I don't feel like it today, or oh girl, get on my nerves. As far as the commitment of the relationship, the duty is what keeps men in a relationship, regardless of if they're doing other things or if they're not totally satisfied, they're not totally happy. Because we don't look at it.
For relationships.
We don't look at it in the standpoint of, oh well, I feel good today. I don't feel good today. It's the duty that makes us stay.
But I think also what she said, what Casey said, men, you almost, well, a lot of them, not all, you got to drag them and convince them and prove yourself as being worthy to be in a relationship with a man. Men don't just hop in relationships. Men don't just get emotional like that. So it takes a lot for them to get there. So rest assured, it's not going to be that easy for them to walk away, because just the mere thought of starting over again, the mere thought of the vetting process again, men don't want to do that. And also, let's be real, men benefit a lot from being in a relationship, whether he's happy or not. I don't know about the others.
What's the benefits? Wait. What are these benefits?
Don't shake your head.
Wait. What are these benefits?
All right, hold on.
Israel, hold on. Leah,
just the fact that you're coming home to this point, even if you're not happy there.
I want to ask. It's her. Now it's my turn, but I want to ask.
One mic. We're gonna finish up Sweeney. Then we're gonna go to Leah.
Liz was talking, and then
I was speaking. I was finishing up.
My turn.
And then Precious has something to say too.
Okay. I want to finish. I just want to land. When I say men benefit a lot more emotionally, physically, in all different type of ways, when they're in a relationship with a woman, especially a woman that shows up for them, not just any woman, even if they're not happy anymore, they know how that woman been showing up for them in every other way. They're not trying to go out there and play eeny, meeny, miny, mo guessing game with nobody else. So they're going to stay there. Even if emotionally they're not being satisfied, they know a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. So they're not trying to mess that up. But go ahead, Sweeney. I'm gonna say the
because I was just responding to Case. I never actually. I made part of my point. The other part of my point is that I think part of the reason why I think that video is disingenuous, because he assumes the reason why men do the things that they do in relationships, like the things that can be considered screwing up in a relationship. I don't think very many men screw up on the hopes that a woman leaves them. I think it's just their own personal emotional reaction to what may be going on in their relationship that may be making them unhappy, just like everybody else do. We're human, just like women are. And also to answer your question, Israel, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hand it back to you. One of the main benefits that force men to stay in relationships that they may not necessarily be happy in, which is a benefit to them, is that their kids stay in the house with them. That's just one.
All right.
Okay. I mean,
ahead,
I could see that, but beside that, she was talking about, like, I definitely don't think that men benefit more from a relationship than women and children do. I absolutely don't believe that.
I don't think she meant it.
Hold on.
That wasn't the point. That wasn't the point, though.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Israel.
Hold on. I was trying to understand from her, because she was the one that said it. I wanted to get from her what she meant by that before I moved on. So, Liz, what did you mean when you said that you thought that men benefited these exorbitant amount of things from being in a relationship?
Well, as a wife, my husband, he goes to work, he makes the money, and that's it. As the wife and the mother of the children, everything else, down to his appointments, that I'm the nurse, I'm the cook, I'm the personal assistant, I'm the chaperone for the game, I'm the house cleaner. I'm the one planning, projecting already for the next month how this budget that he accumulate is gonna work out. I'm the one that's calling the chiropractor for his back appointments every 2 weeks. When he said, babe, my back is hurting, I'm the one that's there. I'm the one that's already, curating this family. And once again, the children is in the house. So it's like, okay, he goes out and he works and he comes home. But then guess what? Even when it comes to his business stuff, he would be bouncing ideas off of me about what he about to do with his business. If somebody is, he's trying to do something and they're not answering or giving him the right answers, babe, what you think about this? Like, now I'm the person that is vetting. Like, there's so many, and I'm talking about from my vantage point, there's so many things as the wife that I do that like yesterday we had a plumber outside. I'm the one on Thumbtack finding the master plumber to come and fix the main because he's busy working. Like, there's so many things.
Leah, you're the rib.
Yes, the rib.